Since this month's Patreon is going to be about hair, I today am going to be making a hair piece to do a historical hair, some Victorian hair. And I did watch a couple of tutorials online about different people that made their own. Traditionally, these were made from women actually removing, like, combing out their own hair, and then the remnants of their hair they would like roll and pack into like basically what we're gonna make. But I'm going to make mine out of nylon and stuffing and yarn. So let's get started. I do have this nylon thigh-high that I cannot find the match or two, and the elastic was coming off the top, so I just cut the elastic off the top, and now I'm going to stuff it. I did want to do... So I got this dress, and the dress is gorgeous, but it is literally falling apart by the day, and I'm actually going to be taking apart the dress to make my own wedding gown. It's a 100-plus-year-old wedding gown that we can't quite figure out where it came from. A friend of mine gave it to me, and since I feel like it has somewhere between like the early 1900s to like 1920s kind of vibe, probably closer to the 20s based on the cut because it kind of has that A-line cut. I wanted to do something that would kind of, I don't know, fit the style. So this is a little bit earlier hairstyle than the 20s. This would be like Victorian or Edwardian, but the dress is just so elegant and I don't want to do a big makeup look that's going to take away from it. So I feel like leaving the dress in its natural state and then doing something super natural for makeup, but big, bouffant, beautiful hair would be really cool. This might be just a little bit too big. Okay. So I watched somebody else do pretty much the same thing, but it looked like they were having problems pinning it into their hair, which is where my yarn is going to come into effect. I'm actually going to use my yarn around the outside of this and to secure the end. Pro tip when buying stuffing, I found that it's actually cheaper to buy pillows and remove the stuffing from them than to actually buy, this is going to be huge. That's fine, the yarn will break it down. Yeah, so buy a pillow and take the stuffing out of that instead of buying craft stuffing because it's hella cheaper. The two ends together like this, and I'm going to tie them. Ta-da! And then I'm gonna give myself a good solid length of yarn. I just accidentally hit my cat in the face with my yarn. Poor cat. Okay. Going to snip it. And then I am going to, well, here, let's do it this way. I'm going to wrap it up around my fingertips. And I'm going to wrap it here. Yeah. Come back! Raro.
Hello.
In the last video, or the first half of this, get this fuck out. The dining room where there's actual lighting.
Yes.
As the sun disappears completely.
It's funny because like all of this light change has happened over the course of like 10 minutes.
That is the crazy part. Fastest bouffant hairstyle that ever existed. Now coming to a theater near you.
Right. Fastest bouffant in the West. It's so weird what was considered just like beautiful over time. Like, let's collect my dead hair and wrap it around itself. Genius!
They did that like more than once in history too.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back. People will be like, it's good for the environment.
Can't imagine it's very sanitary. Like,
no,
you
not
got
at
lice,
all.
kids, because that's how you get lice.
Honestly.
I say that, but it's funny because lice actually hates dirty hair.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lice enjoys a clean head of hair. And here is, I made this way too big, but you've got an idea of like what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to braid this bottom part up and into it. And then when Jade's not holding the camera, I will take some video outside of what it all looks like. And, you know, if we had more time, I would play with it more and rat it a little bit more. But like when this dress comes off her, it's gonna be toasted. So this is our only opportunity. This is our only chance. This is our time to shine.
Let's go.
So, how do you feel?
I feel beautiful and freezing. Help.
It is cold. And
she
we are
forced me to do it.
We are in the middle of the post office parking lot, disrupting traffic. And you can see that skirt bottom is just it's literally fabulous. Being held together with bobby pins. But we got the look, she got the hair. That's all, folks.